Hello everybody, welcome back to my channel. So today I am actually filming a video. I'm just gonna do like how I do my base, like my face. So yeah, let's go ahead and get started. So first I like to prep my skin with um, my moisturizer. So that's already done. As you can see, my face looks really nice and shiny. So, all right, I'm gonna use this Josie Maran makeup. Can you guys see that? Let's see. It's this Josie Maran makeup priming and highlighting oil. Like, it's just a small size, and it's got like argan in there. Ugh. Alrighty, so yeah, we're just gonna go ahead and do that. So I just want you guys to see how I like get my face. Wow, I think I put too much of this on. How I do my like base, so you guys can see. Oh yeah, I definitely put too much of this on. I am gonna be shiny. Okay, I look like an alien, like so glittery, like an alien glittery. Okay, so yeah, what are you guys doing today? I am literally just sitting around my house, filming for now. I might actually walk outside for a little bit because I'm trying to like just be healthier and like, you know, just go outside and like make myself do stuff like that. All right. Okay. I think it's already sank in now. So sometimes I like to go in with a second layer of primer. So this is the Dior Capture Total Dream Skin Advanced, can't read those words, Global Age Defying Skincare Skin Perfector. This is what the packaging looks like. So I like to use this. I actually just opened this up, so alright. But when it's a primer, I like to go with like a just a base perfecting primer and like just go in there and lightly get that in there. Usually I would be doing my face makeup while I have that like just sit there and soak in for a little bit. Sorry. So let me grab something real quick. Okay, so since I'm just gonna wait for this, I'm gonna do my eyebrows while I wait for this to just soak into my skin just a little bit. So I like to brush my eyebrows up like this. Like, can you guys see that? Like, just brush my brows. And this is the ABH Dip Brow Pomade in a dark brown. I think I could use like medium brown. This is so dark. Alright, just go ahead and like get that on the skin right there. I'm looking at my mirror over there. Move the mirror over a little bit so. Alright. There's a hell of a lot of lights going on over here, so I finally figured out like a good way to get my like lights to look really nice and like work so that everything looks crystal clear. Clearly. Yay, I finally figured it out. Alright, so anyway. And then I'm just doing some like hair strokes. Ooh, excuse me. Okay. There we go. And ooh, I got some highlight going over there too. And I just follow the natural curve of my eye to shape up my brow. Sometimes I use a stencil. Sometimes I just freehand. It just depends on how much time I have. Alright. And I just like my brows to look a certain way. So I don't really do it too big. And I like the front to look like a little bit bushier. And then I like go in and brush them in. Because I like them to look like I didn't even try. And I have like a scar like in the center of my brow. So like right here, I have a scar bisecting it. I like my scar, so. But hair never grows there, so I have to be very careful when I'm doing my brows, because otherwise it can look it tends to look a little like fake, like really too filled in. Okay, so my face is as dry as it's gonna get right now. So this is the NARS paint pot soft matte complete concealer. So I have like some discoloration underneath my jawline or my lips, and that's from, it's a chemical burn. And what I'm doing is I'm just going to go ahead and fill that in. So just pat that in right there. And just here I have some like discolorations over there. Okay. And just anywhere I have like, I feel like I need more help. So I'm gonna use, you guys can use whatever tools you have, like if you have like a brush, you can use a brush. I usually like to use whatever I have available, but I like a brush like that's big, round, and fluffy like this, but that's not what I'm going to use today. Today I'm going to use my Beauty Blender. I just washed it. It's nice and clean. You want to make sure it's damp, not wet. Damp, not wet. And this is the Rodan & Field's Radiant Defense Perfecting Liquid in number 6 Espresso. Clearly they need more shades. Marc Jacobs Shameless foundation in Y475 or 470 tan. Okay. And I just use the back of my hand. And I go in like so. I like my skin to look natural, and you just pounce it in. Like, I like my skin to look really natural, but I also like full coverage too. So I know it sounds odd, but that's how I like to do it. Like, I like a natural look, but I like a full coverage foundation as well. So sometimes I'll mix like a lightweight foundation um, with like a full coverage foundation to just like give me like a nice radiant look and full coverage but still natural. This is just gonna make me look really dewy and radiant because it's a radiant look. And then also you guys saw me put like the highlighting primer on, so that is like what's causing this really nice glowy effect, which is fine. We like that. All right, and then we pounce with our damp and I'm just putting a little around my nose. As you guys can see, like you see it's gone. Yeah, I'm just trying out the little thing where you get, because since I want to do like a lighter, like this is a lighter weight foundation, I want to like make sure that all right, I want to make sure that I still have the coverage without having to cake on a whole heap of a lot of product, which would defeat the purpose of this lightweight foundation right now, because I'm really just doing like a more like a tinted moisturizer kind of coverage on this. Okay. Like, can you guys see it? It's like gone, and it still looks decently natural. Okay. All right, and then I just do my forehead. And I just use whatever product is left over on the sponge to go underneath my like down my nose, down the bridge of my nose, and down my jawline. And you want to make sure when you're doing your foundation you bring it down here so it doesn't just look like it's stopped. Okay, now we're all set with the foundation, but let's say you guys wanted to, I gotta wipe off the back of my hand so I don't get it on my shirt. So let's say you guys wanted to like add a little bit of like highlight to your face. You can do so with concealer. I'm using the NARS Creamy Radiant Concealer in medium 2 ginger. So you want to highlight underneath your eyes. I just do a little dab. Some people will tell you not to use quite as much, but I mean, it's makeup. You can experiment how you want to. I like to do like here. I know I just covered it up, but I also like it highlighted. And I like to do down the bridge of my nose, and I like to do like the center of my forehead. So that's like where I highlight on my face. So just to like bring light to the front of my, to certain points on my face, and then I use the Beauty Blender to just blend it out. And I just want to hurry up because my blender is getting a little dry. I mean, I could get up and go re-wet it, but too lazy for that. Okay. You see how like my Cupid's bow is like lit now? And I'm trying to like let it sink into my underneath my eyes right now before I do my eyes. And then I just do like you see that like it like lifts where you wanted it to on your face. Okay. Like, let me turn off my light right here. Like, do you see how lifted it looks right there? Yeah. Okay. And then, so then I do underneath my eyes. I like to tap it out. If I'm doing like a, like eye look, then of course, you know, my eye would be like covered down to here, but, and it would carve out my eyeliner look, but that's a different story. Okay, and then I like to bring it down, like, just to give my eye a little lift, and I like to lift it up this way, because then I like bring out the light, and you can curve it like this. Okay. All right. So that being said, you guys see, what I like to do now is I like to go in, once I'm done with that, I like to go in with a little powder. I'm using the Kat Von D translucent setting powder. It's KVD, what is it? KVD Vegan Beauty Locket Setting Powder and Translucent. Too much words. KVD Beauty. Oops. I got too much. But anyway, that's what that looks like. So I just go in with this is my Opulent Beauty brush. I just go in with like a little bit. Tap in the excess. Because I was shaking it up, it popped out a whole heap of it. So I won't even show that to you. And I like to stamp when I start. So I like to like stamp it in like so. Because then that way I don't get it all over, and I still get powder on my face. And the reason why I use a little bit of this is because too much of this and you can look ghostly, especially with my skin tone. And I don't want that. I don't want to look ghostly. Okay, so then I stamp in my powder. All right. Okay, and I want to make sure I get underneath my eyes so my concealer doesn't crease. Okay. All right, did you guys see that? All right. So, I like to also do like a little, when I'm doing my eyes or when I do my face, I like to do like a little bronzing. And so, because I can't ever find like a bronzer that works for me, like it's either too red or it's too light, what I like to do is I usually go in with two different bronzers. So I have this bronzer from MAC, and it's called Delicate's Studio Sculpt Defining Bronzing Powder. So that's what that looks like. As you guys can see, I hit pan right there. And then I use this other bronzer. So this is like one of their bronzers. You can use like Sun Power, I think is what it's called. This one is from the Taraji collab that they did like a long time ago. And so it's limited edition, but I go in, so I start, and this is a Demi fan brush from the Sephora collection. It's the number 72. See how I have like two of these. I love this brush. It's currently on sale because they redid their brushes, and I don't know if they brought this one back when they redid it. So I just go in like, you can go in like that and see, look, you get it on your brush, and I do it this way. And I just use it to sculpt out my cheeks and warm up my face. So it does all of that all at once. Okay. And I just do it this way and bring it back, because I don't want to drag it down my face too much. And warm up around my hairline. And then when I have the product gone off the brush, I just go in and blend some more. And I do it down on my jawline as well, just to like give myself a little bit of pizzazz. And you can go down the bridge of your nose if you wanted to, like with a brush like so. See, this is the reason why I like this brush, is because you can go down the bridge of your nose and do this, and it doesn't like spread it all over. Okay. All right, so we've gotten the warmth into our face, and we look good doing it. Okay, so the next thing I like to do is I like to add blush. So the blush I'm using today is the NARS Taj Mahal blush. That's what she looks like. So Taj Mahal is just like a light, like a orange. It's more of an orange, but for me, it just makes me look nice and flush. And I use this Opulent Beauty, it's called a bullet brush, and I just go in on the side, and then once I'm done with that, I just go in and just blend in my blush so it looks melted into my skin. Like, this is the amount I go on there, and I just build it up, because you don't want to just have it just sit like that. You want to melt it into your skin. And this blush and this brush just does the melting for me. Okay, and so look at the skin. It just looks really nice and like radiant. So final thing I like to do, actually second to last thing I like to do. So what I like to do is go in with highlighter to just highlight my face, and I just highlight certain points on my face. Today I'm testing out the Kylie Jenner, let's turn this off, the Kylie Jenner, or what is it, Kylie Cosmetics Pressed Illuminating Powder in Queen Drip. So that's what she looks like. Okay, I'm just gonna go ahead and this is the Luxie 512 small contouring brush. So I'm gonna go like right here and just blend it out on my forehead. And I like to like blend my highlighter so it just looks natural. Like, you don't want to see like a strip on your face, because that's gonna look weird. And so I have like here highlighted, like you guys can see that. And this highlighter is okay, I guess. And I like to do down here. And I like to just blend it into my skin. And I like to do down the bridge of my nose as well. Some people do the tips like right here on their nose. You can if you want to. I mean, it's up to you. That's what it would look like. Okay, and then I do go in on the side here, like here and right there. See? Now if you just left it like that, you'd see that strip. But I go in and I like to blend it in so it's soft softer, and sometimes I go on the cheeks like that, and then right on the other side as well. And my last thing that I like to do is I like to do like a finishing powder, and I use the Radiant Light ambient lighting powder from Hourglass. You can use something cheaper, but this is what I have. And I just go in with this is the Real Techniques blush brush. It's like a nice fluffy ball. So I just go in, and I feel like this just smooths out the skin and like makes everything meld together. And so what I like to do is the parts that I don't have like highlighter on, I go in and do those areas first. And then once I'm done with that, then I go in lightly like this and blend it all over my face. And there you have it. I will use some setting spray. Okay, so Glow Recipe Watermelon Ultra Fine Mist. I like to use a setting spray because then it'll take down the powdery look. Okay, and there you have it, you all. That's how I do my face during the day. You know, you can add your eyeshadow, or you can just do like mascara and you're out. But just wanted you guys to see I just wanted to walk you through how to do like a full base and curate your face to look just awesome and sweet. All right, well, thank you so much for stopping by and hanging out with me while I did my face makeup. It was quite thrilling, actually. But anyway, thanks so much. Have a good day. Bye.